Let's turn to the story I was telling you about just before the last break. This was about whether you'd be ready to do a 4-day work week and a 12-hour work day. It seems that DMK government in Tamil Nadu has put this on hold. It was a bill that was passed last week which allowed a 12-hour work day, and the new labor codes pushed by the centre, they also permitted companies to make their employees work for 4 days instead of 5. And it's not new to India. It has been in talks around the world as well. We've broken this down, this new legislation that was brought in and pulled back in Tamil Nadu. And really what's happening globally as well when it comes to 12-hour workdays. Here's a look at this again. The DMK government in Tamil Nadu has put on hold a bill that was passed last week. A bill that was to allow a 12-hour workday in the state. The government's move comes in the wake of protests by several political parties and labor unions. Only last week, that bill was passed by the DMK government in the Tamil Nadu Assembly. So what explains this kind of U-turn? And what is the controversy all about? Well, let's start by understanding what the controversial bill says. The Factories Amendment Act 2023 provides flexible working hours for employees across the state. This meant that employees could choose to work 12 hours a day instead of the mandatory 8 hours. This would have resulted in a 4-day work week for employees. This move was expected to boost industrial production in the state. And since the DMK government commands a majority in the state, it had passed that controversial bill through a voice vote. But the bill's passage has seen protests by labor unions and opposition political parties. They claim that the 12-hour work week or work day would lead to labor exploitation. The ruling DMK government, on the other hand, argues that the bill would lead to more industrial prosperity for the state. The Industries Minister, Thangam Tennarasu, has claimed that this move would create new employment opportunities, especially for women. Moreover, it is applicable only to certain sectors, like electronics industries, like non-leather shoemaking industries, and electronic clusters. Now, the 12-hour work per day is not a new idea. The new labor codes have been pushed by the centre. They too have permitted companies to make their employees work for 4 days instead of 5. This effectively would have led to employees working for 12 hours every day. Globally, that idea has found acceptance in multiple countries, particularly in Europe. Countries like Spain, Iceland, Ireland, among others, they've implemented a 4-day work week in one form or the other. But with Tamil Nadu's legislation now running into protests, that idea, over here at least, back home, seems to have few takers.